Harry Potter, Hogwarts Castle and epic extensions. Extension Build 2, Bag 5. And there you go. There is our second plate done, a Technic frame. We've just had to follow the plans nice and carefully and steadily, putting the side pieces on. If I get in, you can see we've got the actual Technic blocks there, just a brick, long bricks with Technic pins holding the sides. Down there as well, you can see the added all the way around. Down the other side, that one's open, but you can see that side there. Here we've built up again, and it's been, a nice little build. No stresses, just relaxing, getting everything right, making sure the pins are in the right place. And now, most importantly of all, we have to take it to the island at the back. And let's hope, fingers crossed, that it fits. Hello and welcome to Square Ghost. And yes, you can see we're back on the building desk just for a short while, and we're building up that top Technic frame. Now, I'm not going to really concentrate on this a lot, except to show you the two things that are different, and we'll take it from there. We're about halfway through the Technic build. And as you can see, we've got 9 lovely black Technic frames in, for whatever reason that is. Frames pretty much gone through together as normal. And here is a mistake that I made last time. Yes, I made a mistake. I put Technic pins in this particular part on the bottom Technic frame. And there was like one there and one there each side, and then when I come to look at the plans, when I was actually putting it to the set, I had to take the pins out, and I wondered if there was something wrong, but in fact it turns out to be my fault. I didn't look at the plans good enough. Technic pins definitely weren't there. I've built this time and I've noticed it correctly. So as you can see, there's no Technic pins. Bad Kev. What do I always say to you people? Make sure you study your plans and take care. And that's really the only two things to point out. Everything's gone together well. Clutch power of the pins is really, really good. And now we're going to start to put some Technic bars on here and here. And I think they go around some of the sides. I don't know if we add more the other side or not. But at the end of the day, we're doing nice. We're doing well. And we've still got quite a bit to do this section, so fear not, let's get on with that build. Right, as you can see, I'm back like the bad penny, and that is the best I can do it. If I'm honest, I'm struggling. I've got it basically down in certain places. I've managed to get the corners down to the rocks, which is good. What I haven't got, which is freaking me out really, is this part here is down, little bits of this is down, but the majority of this frame, even down here, is just floating on top of the bricks. As much as I try and push down, they don't sort of lock into the jointed places. They're in the right area, so I know the frame's in the right place, if that makes sense to everybody. It's just, I don't know whether it's because of the cross beam, the actual blocks, and then the fall that it creates when they go together. I don't know. Is it the blue blocks that are the problem of interlocking and going in? Again, I don't know. But what I've decided to do now is, because we've got these little corner pieces in as well, that end at the top is really floating in air at the moment, so we'll see what happens with that in a bit. The next step is all about filling these gaps in and going straight along the bottom there, you know, and the other side. I mean, obviously, I think this is the connecting part, if I remember rightly, but that doesn't really matter. So the next part is all about doing that all the way around. Once that's in, then we add little bits of decoration. I know, some trees, you know, some little slopes, whatever. And then basically, I'm getting ahead of myself, but then we start to plate. This is all covered by plate. Then it's actually plated for a second time because I've gone over. That's when we might have trouble. I don't know. But at least in my head, what I'm thinking is, once I've got these cliff spaces or these rocks in position, so just imagine that's all rock. Just imagine this entire section down here is rock. I'm just thinking, at least the frame, I know it isn't down, but it won't be able to move, if that makes any sense. It should be stuck in a position. Now, if we can stick it into that position and then plate, we might get some stability. Don't get me wrong, we might push some plates on and it might all collapse. We will attend to that when we attend to it. Anyway, that's the state of play with this part 83. If you've enjoyed this little video, and I'm sorry if it's run into all sorts of lengths again, they're looking like 10 minutes of video at the moment, then please give us a thumbs up, hit that like button for me. And also, if you want to follow us next time onto whatever the build we're doing, then please hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. Please don't be frightened to drop some comments in the box what you actually think of the set, the quality. Is this a stolen mock? Probably. I have bought the proper plans, so you can't knock me for that. So I'm just using the pieces really, although I am building, well, actually, as I've said, I'm building to the book and to the plans, so whichever's easiest. And anybody who's watched this, as I say to any of my other little videos, thank you very much for watching, and I do hope that we'll see you back here next time here at Square Ghost. You know the score, you know the drill. My name's Kev, I am Square Ghost, and I'll see you all on the flip side.